Hello everybody, this is Evan with Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today I am bringing you a review of some miniatures. So we got the Emu War set from 2D6 Games. So I'm going to take it down to the table. I'm going to give you a little history lesson here about the Emu War, since this is kind of a interesting, not well-known topic. And then I'm going to show you the miniatures themselves, so you have an idea of what you're getting when you open up the package. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to bring it back up and give you my final thoughts. Alright, so down here onto the table, we have our box from 2D6 for the Emu War. This is a 6mm miniature set here. Includes 66 figures, and if you see here, it's going to tell you exactly what's in here. It's going to have some Lewis gun machine guns, a bunch of emus, and actually rules for this, so it's an all-in-one set here. So to give you a little bit of background here, gather around, children, it is story time. So to give you a little background here for the Emu War. So at the end of World War I, Australian soldiers coming back were given farmland and were told to basically be farmers. Then in 29, the Great Depression set in, and then with the economy tanking, the farmers were told and encouraged to grow wheat, with the promise from the government that they would get subsidies for said wheat. Well, from 29 to 32, that's what they did. And unfortunately, wheat prices continued to drop. Even with the subsidies, they were unable to make ends meet. So it was just a bad situation for the farmers. On top of all that, in 32, there was approximately, on accounts, about 20,000 free-range emus running around into the area. The emu population exploded, and with the emus running around into the farm areas, they found that the cleared lands of farm ground was great areas for them to squawk, 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 run rampant. And they would destroy crops, they would actually damage fencing, and the damaged fencing would allow other rodents and or animals to come in and either attack and destroy other crops or livestock. So the Australian government was petitioned by the farmers to do something about it. Their grand solution was to give 3 men 2 Lewis guns and 10,000 rounds of ammunition, and told to go and exterminate as many emus as they can. The first day went fairly well. They saw 50 emus off in the distance, engaged them and were successful, and then they engaged a second group of emus and were successful engaging them. But after that, it kind of went downhill. After 6 days, the estimates were 50 emus killed. Well, some reports put it to 200 to 500 emus, and that's at the expense of somewhere around between 5,000 and 6,000 rounds of ammunition expended. It continued like that for a little bit longer and was deemed a utter failure. The Australian government gave it a second try, and it was also a failure. The estimation of emus killed in the second try was 986. With 9,860 rounds spent, so 10 rounds per emu. So either the Australian government did not figure out how bulletproof emus were, completely botched this entire thing, or some combination thereof. And there was actually a couple other tries to eliminate the emu population, but they were never truly successful. And then emus still are fairly rampant across the Australian landscape today. But we're going to take a look here at the Emu War box set here from 2D6 Wargaming. So, like I said, 66 figures. Here's the contents right there. Everything here is made in England. 2D6, what's really nice is everything is made to order with them. So, we're going to open this box up here. It's alright. So the idea that we're going to be looking at is we're going to open this up and we're going to take a look at the preparation you're going to need for these miniatures. A lot of times you can look onto the website, you can see painted miniatures, see what they are after they're all prepped, done, painted, looking really nice. But the question always is, what am I getting when I order this? So, move the box here. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to open up here. And it looks like it's just a little one-page rule set. I mean, as I explained the whole history here within a couple minutes, there's not a whole lot here. But, real simple, one-page rule set. I'm super excited for one day here that I'm going to actually get these painted up and, you know, play a game of this. Because I find this is one of those weird, quirky, you know, eras of history. And if anybody knows of my painting habits and whatnot, I actually have 28mm Australians with Lewis guns and emus already painted. So right here, we're just going to bring this up here. So here's the emus right here. If you look at the miniature themselves, it's 2 per. If you're unsure, there's a little tag that tells you this is an emu. I'm pretty sure, though, you would not mess it up between guys with Lewis guns. But as you look at it, so it looks like there's minimal cleanup that's going to be needed. For 6mm, I mean, they are really small, obviously. Looks like just a couple quick snips at the bottom here, and you got them set up. Or if you want to leave them on that base to base them, that's up to you. But overall, looks like they're fairly clean. So we'll grab another 2 emus and see if that's the case across them, or if it was just a good casting on those ones here. So you see, same poses on these ones, but again, very clean. Very little is going to be needed to get these ready. I can't even see mold lines on these. Is really nice. Let's grab another 2 here. Yeah, and again with these 2, same exact poses. There's super, super, super low amount of flashing on these. They look real nice, real nice. So there's a lot of emus over here, but we're going to grab the guys with the Lewis guns. So here we go. Again, very clean casting on them. I was about to say I saw a little bit of flashing on one of them, but it actually was just a leg, just because it's 6mm, so they're super, super small. As you can see, the casting on them is really, really nice. And if you look down here, you can see I have a boatload of emus. So the casting's clean. They're going to clean up very, very nicely. Most of that's going to just be snipping the bottoms and putting onto whatever basing or whatever I figure out here. And that'll probably be based off what the rules say. So we're going to take a look at that at some point. Put this all together. And 6mm paints up super, super quick. So I'm going to bring you back up here from the table. I'm going to give you my thoughts on these miniatures here. So final thoughts here on the Emu War. So 6mm are really small, as you can see from the video. Real small casting with them. But as you saw in the video itself, those castings are super, super clean. What's really nice is 2D6 is a newer company, only come in existence in the last few years. And because that they are new, the molds have not been used and abused like a lot of the companies have been in business for a while. When you're casting repeatedly off the same molds, the molds will slowly degrade. And when they do that, they're not going to be so crisp, they're not going to be so clean. You're going to get flashing, you're going to get more pronounced mold lines, and you're going to start losing details out of this. Since this is new, they have done all their molds. They have casted quite a bit of them, but they're still very clean. As you can see from the video itself, they look fantastic. We're super happy to have them on board with us and, sending us some stuff to review. And as a gift to all of our subscribers and everyone that is watching these videos, they have given us a promo code. So anything that you want to check out onto their website, you can get a discount. Just enter the promo code TabletopGG, and that'll be also down into the show notes too. So place an order with them. They are in England, so you will pay in pounds to get anything shipped internationally to you. But use that promo code TabletopGG for anything in their line to get a little bit of a discount to help you out with that. And until later, this is Evan with Tabletop Gaming Guild. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit us up in the comments if there's more stuff that you want to see from us, another company, more of something that you think I would like to review. Throw it into the comments there, and I'll take a look at that. Until later, have a good night.